just less than 24 hours removed from seeing my first ever Superkickd show. Superkickd, Key to the City. And my God, what an amazing show. I don't know why I haven't gone to one sooner. It was more than just your average wrestling show. It was like a huge party. And everyone was just chill and wanted to hang. And it was like, oh man, it was just amazing. It's hard to describe it. You have to go there to see it for yourself. But I'm here to talk to you about the card. We had 2 pre-show matches featuring recently or current Superkickd Academy trainees. The first one was with Kush member Roach beating the British Brawler in, I feel like, one outstanding match. A great warm-up match. Got the audience into it. And, like, you don't believe how many people are going for Kush, man. It's unbelievable how much fandom they have. Next, we had Solo. Yes, Solo. That was his name. Taking on San Andrea. I think that's his ring name. I am uncertain because I could not hear it over the noise. But San Andrea picked up the victory over Solo. And if anyone can give me more information about that, be much appreciated. But now we head into the main card. And to kick it off, we had GQ, Gavin Quinn, come out. Call out the Mad Dragon, Hakeem Zayn. And saying, dude, you know I'm one of the best. My time here, I believe that I'm one of the best. But you know what? I've also seen that you're one of the best. And let bygones be bygones and shake my hand. We all thought it was a ploy. But before that could happen, you had 2 members of the Dope Boys, Super Future, which is Palmer Cruz and Xavier Woods, come out and saying, dude, if you think you guys are 2 of the best wrestlers, well, come on, try it against one of the best tag teams ever. And at the end, GQ and Hakeem came out prevailed. It was another solid match, unexpected. That's what is up with Superkickd. You expect the unexpected. They don't announce every match online. You have to go there to see what's coming up. Now, the next one, again, was an unannounced match. But it featured Facebook Live host, one of the big fan favorites, the White Russian, Anton, Alec, taking on one member of 2 guys, Psycho Mike. Psycho Mike, interesting story when he came out, saying that last event, he took a bite of an apple and became bad. He's now a bad guy. And if you don't believe me, take a look at some of this.
Bad guy? Oh, that's that man in the glasses right there.
Okay, so he continued on with that during the match, kicking the crap out of Anton, Alexei, whatever. Sorry, not to be rude. It's hard for me to pronounce that. But Alec Anton really showed some great stuff. But it was also funny that Psycho Mike was running around with a microphone for half the match, saying, "I'm a bad guy." It was hilarious, which just proves that Psycho Mike, or Mike Rollins, can do almost any gimmick that you give him. He's that talented. I loved it. And then, which went directly into the next match, like no break, right into the next match, with Mano Del Diablo coming out, because he was the one that gave the apple to Psycho Mike to make him turn bad, and he was going to try to do it with his tag team partner of 2 guys, RJ City. Great match again. Psycho Mike was at ringside. He's like, "Take the apple, man. Take the apple." And he even had the crowd starting to chant, "Two bad guys. Two bad guys." Amazing. At the end of the match, like, Psycho Mike was still, it looked like he was still trying to be good, but bad at the same time. Again, shows you how talented this guy is. But at the end, Diablo picked up the apple and just smashed it over RJ's head. Who knows if that's going to make him go bad? Just gotta wait until the next Superkick'd event, I guess, to find out. Which, I do have information about it, and I'll share it at the end of this video. And plus, I'll also bring it up in a couple more videos after that. Like, it'll have its own hype video. It'll be on my Wrestling in June video. But enough of that. It'll all be later in the video. Next was another Kush member. Oh, the half-baked kid himself, Chris Chambers, taking on his former best friend, which I just found out, and was a former member of Kush, now the leader of the Dope Boys, Young Miles. And holy shit, man, that match was intense. Like, they left it all in the ring and outside of the ring, which makes, this is what makes Superkick'd unique out of everything else. There is no seating, so wrestlers, you can run around, like, you can get right close and personal with these wrestlers, as long as you don't touch, you're good, and stay at a reasonable safety margin. But it just shows you how crazy it is there. And in the end, Chris Chambers picked up the victory. Next was the Key to the City ladder match, featuring the new sensation, Mark Wheeler, Kid Hybrid, and Curse member, Cure member, Orlando Christopher, versus Kush member, Phil Atlas, versus your savior, the wrestling Jesus himself, Shane Saber. And man, that match was crazy, the stuff that went on. And you had so much going on. Like, everyone was within inches of becoming champ. The ladder came into huge play. Great use of it, both as a weapon and as just using it, period. And it had one of the weirdest endings I've ever saw. You had a fellow Cure member snip the rope that the key was on when it swung to the other side of the balcony, and Orlando Christopher reeled it in like a fish and won the match, just as Phil Atlas was like within fingertips of grabbing it in the ring. I didn't catch which Cure member did it because I was more focused on Phil Atlas in the ring. But man, that was a bummer. And the Cure's night was not over then. Then you had two more members of the Cure come out, of the alternative Ashley Six and Stratos Fear come out, and they took on All Black Everything, which was Tarek and Brent Banks. And again, another huge crazy match it was chaos. They were in the ring, they were outside the ring, and it's clear audience hates the Cure, the promotion hates the Cure, everyone hates the Cure but the Cure itself. And again, another solid match, and the Cure picked up yet the second victory of the night. And we also saw the end of All Black Everything. It imploded, and there is more information about it on their Facebook site. I'll share the link with you in the description below. Then you had your main event of the evening, your Superkick'd / King of the Six championship match. That's right. Both belts were now on the line. When Jake something, but the leader of the Cure, Jake something, well, to him at least, if you asked anyone else that was in the audience, it's Jake nothing, which I totally agree, and I'll explain more about that later. Taking on my boy, the King of the Six champion, Alessandro Del Bruno. And, man, he put on one hell of a show, coming with multiple near falls. And I really, really wanted to see Del Bruno become both Superkick'd champion and King of the Six champion. But in the end, Jake Nothing picked up the victory with a huge powerbomb off the top rope on Del Bruno. But you gotta give it up to Del Bruno. He made he made the Mafia proud. But in the end, luckily you guys weren't there to see what happened after the match, because the rest of the members of the Cure, Ashley Six, Stratosphere, Orlando Christopher, came out and they just managed a huge beatdown on Del Bruno, leaving him in just kicked the living shit out of him. And he took 2 more power bombs, and then just multiple kicks to the head and crotch. And damn, this is why I say Jake is nothing, because like, dude, you won the fucking match, and you decide to be like, I'm Mr. Tough Guy. Let's me and 3 of my other buddies beat the shit out of another guy that's already been beaten. It's like, oh, tough guy, you think you're something. No, you are nothing, you bum. And even worse, he gave the bloody championship, the King of the Six championship, to Orlando Christopher, who did not deserve it. He lost the bloody title in the first place. And as Jake gives the title to him, he says, don't lose this again. I'm like, are you shitting me? So, even if they lose the title, Christopher can go in again and get it again, because he won the key to the city, which means he's able to go for any title at any time. So, as long as the Cure hold the titles, he holds the key, it's like the Cure are going to run rampant, which is not good for many fans. But that's how it was. Like I said, it was my first Superkick'd show. I was really impressed. It was amazing to see. And I'm definitely going to the next one, which is June 16th. No Vaseline. And it's at the same place, same time. The Great Halls, Longboat Hall. It's at 1087 Queen Street West. You gotta check it out. If you haven't yet, please do yourself a favor. Check it out. It's one hell of a show. This is Tyler. Peace and out. See you all later.